What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another mod on the Civic here today. We're going to be adding a new Prl Cold Air Intake. That's right, we're going to be giving these guys some turbo noises, some psh psh. Here we go. Here I got the full kit right here. Like I said, this is the Race MAF airflow sensor. Right there, you can see that. Got all the parts right here. I'm going to get into the install pretty soon. I also got myself a little engine Hydra shield for the air filter. That way it doesn't catch up any water. Figure that's important, especially, you know, considering my lip. If you saw my last video, how this is wide open here into the inside. And the filter sits right behind this guy and it's going to be getting all the air. So if I ever drive in some rain, I want to make sure it's not going to be sucking up some water. But install should be pretty easy. I have taken my intake off before. It's not that hard. You got a 10mm bolt down there. You got another one back here. And then of course you got your little hose clamps here. And at the bottom there's two more 10mm that you got to take off for the bottom half of this air intake. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take all this off. And then we'll get started on the PRL. Alright, so I got the stock airbox taken out already. And I'm going to show you guys in here. Once you take that out, you got these sprockets you gotta take off. So you gotta take this guy and this guy off, and then you want to loosen that up because this will be moving over in a second. And I'll show you guys that. But yeah, take these two bolts off, those two right there, and then this whole bracket here comes off. And we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so the reason we removed that bracket that was here is because there's a new one that the PRL kit brings that's gonna snap onto that same exact spot that the OEM one was. So we're gonna put that one there, and the reason why you take off the second one is only for manual transmissions. This right here is the clutch line, and it's just gonna be a little bit in the way of the intake because it goes down in through there. So what they do is they give you this little block here. And you got that little Allen screw, and this goes in place of that third one. It's gonna go right in this hole there, and it just basically holds this a little bit further back so that it's not in the way of the intake. So what that does, this little block screws onto the body, the frame right there, and then that cable, the clutch line cable, is gonna screw onto here, which basically just moves it from, it used to be about here, and moves it a little bit over towards the rear of the car. So that's what this is for. Again, only for manual transmissions. If you got an automatic, you don't worry about this. Alright, so as you can see, I got the little block in there. So that's on. Little Allen key there. And then I use the same screw that came, you know, already attached to the frame. Just use that to screw it onto the little block there. Now, the other bracket I had mentioned earlier that's going to go in there, it's right over here. You get two brackets here from PRL in the kit. Now the easiest way to tell which one's going to go where you replace this one is to see which one fits on this one. So as you can see, this one here, you can line up the bolts to it, and it's got the same holes. That bolt fell out of there, but you get what I'm saying. See? Lined up perfectly, so you know that this is the one that's going to replace the black one. This one right here, if you try to do that, it's too long. The holes just don't line up. So you know the one you got to use is this one right here. Alright, so the next step is going to be installing this guy here. This is the only part of the kit that's like a hard plastic. So you want to take this guy. You want to make sure these two bolts here, little nut, this is going to be what's going to go in the bottom of the car. So you want to make sure you send it in that face first. And then you got your one up here, this top, and that is what's gonna bolt onto the bracket you just put in. So the two at the bottom and the one at the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze that in there right now. I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're at the bottom of the car. This right here just took off, but it's the fender liner. There's these three clips, these little plastic clips that hold it, and then there's one screw that's more towards the edge over here. That's gonna be there. So you take that screw off, and then yeah, it was about three clips, and then another clip towards the back here. And you just pull this down. Don't worry about it. It's all like a rubbery plastic. It's not gonna break or anything. It's really flexible. So I just pulled it down. That way we can get in here. Here now we got our intakes sticking out. And this is where we're gonna put in our other bracket that we had in the kit. So I'm gonna go ahead, attach it to these two and to the body, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, so that's what it looks like. Got the one bolt there, the two over here. Now yes, you want to leave this loose. Don't tighten it down, just enough for it to not fall off. And I'll show you here in a second why when we go up to the top of the car. But make sure you put these on just enough for it to hold there, but don't tighten it down. You want this whole piping to be able to move around so you can align the screws for the top. And what I mean is, for the bracket here that you put in earlier, you gotta be able to get this to line up to this, so you want it loose. That way up top here, you can wiggle it around, move it around how you need, and bam, get it right into place. Alright, so I got everything in place. Got the little nuts down there. Tighten these guys up as well, so it's all nice and secure. Now I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but to put this tube in, you want to do it just like if you're reading something. See the PRL letters? You want to know that the plastic, you know, the big plastic part goes on the right side of the letters. So like if you're reading it, obviously left goes up, and if you're reading it, you know, going straight down. That's an easy way to tell, so you know which side to put this hose on. Because it is the same thickness down there that it is up here, so good little trick is to just go by the words. So I got that tightened out. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten out the bottom, and then we'll get to mounting up the rest of this, which is the much easier part. Alright, so I just got the little engine Hydra shield on the filter here, and what I want to do is bring up the filter as much as I can over and kind of into the filter here at the top. Then I'm going to take my ring, try to set it on top, because I want the ring to hold it in place. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get that on there. And now whenever I go to put the filter on the other part of the intake, and I go to clamp it down, I know that my Hydra shield is going to be nice on there and it won't move anywhere. I won't accidentally slip off or anything and make the filter be unprotected. I know that this way is good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this guy in there real quick. Alright, so there you go guys. Got the filter in. Tying up my 3 nuts, bolts here, sorry. Made sure the clamp is tight so the filter doesn't go anywhere, neither does your little Hydro shield. So we're good to go. Just gotta close this back up, and then we'll go ahead and finish the top. Alright guys, so there it is. Got it all installed. Got the clamps on, all tightened down. I just gotta switch over the airflow sensor from the stock one, put it on here, clip it in with the cable, and all done. If you guys never done this before, just keep in mind that you always want to put the clamps in on the hose first before connecting it to something, because obviously then you can't get your clamps in there. I mean you can, but you'd have to undo it completely, wrap it around, and it's just a lot easier to just throw the clamps in there first, then connect all this, and then tighten down the clamps. But yeah, there it is. Again, PRL. Focus. With the Race MAF airflow cold air intake. Can't wait to turn it on. I do have a ktuner in this car, which I'm gonna need to go ahead and bring out here and make sure I adjust it to censor the race airflow, because if not, the car won't run right from what I've seen on other people's videos. So I'm gonna get to that, and then yeah, we'll see how she runs. Okay guys, so here we are on my laptop in the car. And what you want to do is, after you get your ktuner plugged in, this is for the 1.2 version, plug in your ktuner, put the key in, turn it over to accessory mode so the radio and everything turns on but the car's still off. Then you want to come in and go into your ktuner little app and open that up. Let's see if I can close this window so you guys don't get a glare. Helped a little bit. Alright, so after you get your ktuner window to open up, what you want to do is, it's going to be like putting in a whole new file for the first time. Okay, so what you want to do is go up here to File, then you want to go to New Tune. Let that open up. You get a little menu. You literally have the only option, so click on that. And another one pops up. You want to click on that one, and then go down to next. And then all your base maps pop up that already come pre-installed in the ktuner. I myself, I like to put it on the starter duals, 21 psi. So you can see, if you put it on eco mode, this is a factory tune. If you take it off of eco mode, you got the 21 psi tune. So put it on there, click on that, hit next. Alright, so now that it opened up, we come to see this screen where you got all your numbers and stuff that's already preset from ktuner. So you don't need to mess around with any of that. It's already set. What you want to do is come up here to these menus on the side and go to Main Parameters. Click on that. And then you want to go down to Mass Airflow Scaling. Click on that guy. And then you get this screen here. And if you see right down here at the bottom, you get the mass airflow quick calibration. So you want to click on that, and there it is, the very last one, PRL Race MAF airflow calibration. You want to click on that guy. Alright, so after you clicked on the PRL Race MAF airflow, got out back in the main menu here, you saved it. What you want to do is click on this little triangle here, or arrow up. You get a little notification here. Click on yes. Click on flash now. You just gotta wait a little bit. It says preparing there. You can tell down here it also says preparing. It's flashing. Did not disconnect. Just make sure your cables are good. You're gonna notice a few lights on the dash, a couple things flashing here and there. Don't worry about it, that's normal. That's just what it does when it's reflashing. Alright, it says press key. Please key the vehicle off for a few seconds. Turn the key back on and wait a few seconds before hitting OK. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn the vehicle off. Just wait a few seconds here. turn the key back on and wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, it says wait a few seconds here. And go ahead and click OK. Flash successful. Click OK to continue. Alright. So there we go. It should now be flashed completely. So let's go ahead and turn the car on and see. Lights went away. The only thing on is obviously the brake light because I got the parking brake on and my seatbelt's not on, so that's on. Now I'm gonna try to rev it here, but I think you only really hear the turbo noise if you are actually driving. I don't think it works under just accelerating, you know, revving. Oh, you can kind of hear it a little bit there, sucking up the air. So yeah guys, please browse this channel, like, subscribe. I plan on doing a lot more content with this car, doing a lot more installs. If you guys got any other like install ideas that you might want me to do, just let me know. I'll see if I can make it happen. Please guys, leave your comments. If you have any feedback, let me know. Obviously, I'd like to get your thoughts on what I do and my videos, so if they suck, let me know. But yeah, thanks for watching. You guys have a good day. Take care.